Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for my Scorpio collective. Any major Scorpio placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time. This reading may or may not be for you, Scorpio. Also keep in mind, energies and characters can be swapped around. Although my intention is to be speaking directly to you, I could be speaking directly to a cross watcher. So swap around the energies to make it fit. And please do not cram yourself into a reading that's not meant for you. All right, Scorpio, let's jump in and see what kind of messages the universe has in store for you. What does Scorpio need to be aware of, please? Oh my gosh, big mess here. I don't know if I can reach that card. Hey, Peanut, Savannah, can you pick me up that card down there? My daughter's going to get me the card that just fell on the floor. But let's see what we got here, because I think somebody is about to leave your life. And maybe this hurts, but I think something important is about to shift. And maybe you have a secret admirer, and maybe this person has to leave your life first and foremost. Yeah, definitely. You're using these scissors to cut somebody out of your life. I think you've had a lot of disappointments with this person. I think they've created all kinds of challenges and obstacles, and it's kind of time to go in a new direction. I think you've got a lot of negative forces that have been working against you. And maybe you've recently gone on vacation, but I think you kind of need to take a step back physically and mentally from something very toxic, something very negative, and maybe it's time to use those scissors. When I think of scissors, I think about cutting those cords. So you're cutting some cords when it comes to maybe a love affair that has created all kinds of challenges for you to overcome. You're going to need to maybe take care. You might be experiencing some material wealth loss, a loss of material wealth, but what is being lost will be replaced with something so much better. So although you might be experiencing a loss of financial stability, this is going to lead you to a period of prosperity and abundance. I think you might have a secret admirer here, Scorpio. And I think no matter what difficulties you've been going through, you will be taken care of during these difficult times. You have a lot of protection around you, and I think you're coming into a very important shift. Maybe a new job, a new career. There is a path of money waiting to be found, but I do think somebody is definitely going to be leaving your life. The end, the death of a very difficult situation in order for you to move forward. I think you've been allowing your life to kind of be rambling aimlessly in this period of indecision, and it's kind of time to allow the wheel to spin you forward. Get ready for some secrets to come out that likely are going to damage your reputation, and maybe this is, an indicator of it's time to take some action. Who do you need to cut out of your life? Because somebody's definitely leaving your life. A finality, an ending. And no matter what struggles you're going through, the divine is taking care of you during these difficult times. So stop allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. It's time to make a decision. It's time for some illumination. So where have you lacked taking action towards your hopes and your wishes? Because you're dealing with somebody that's hiding some secrets here. There's some truth about to be revealed. I think you're dealing with somebody wearing a mask, and something is about to be illuminated when it comes to your hopes and your dreams for the future. So I think if you've been in some muddled thinking, feeling like you can't do it, like you can't find the determination to go in a new direction, I think clarity is about to come forward. I do think maybe you're going on a vacation, or you've recently gone on vacation, maybe to clear your head, to get some clarity, to find that determination. And I think it's going to take a lot of forgiveness. A lot of forgiveness. I do think you have a secret admirer that wants to spend some time with you. Somebody that is going to be loyal and committed. And I think maybe you're needing to show some compassion to whoever it is leaving your life. I think you've lacked the determination to kind of break free from a very challenging dynamic with somebody that's likely created all kinds of negative forces. So you can do it, Scorpio. Somebody's hiding the truth. I think you've lacked forgiveness. Somebody here has been holding on to a lot of bitterness, a lot of resentment, a lot of anger towards the past. perhaps a past life connection. There is a soulmate connection here. But I think you got your heart on lock and key. I think you're not really ready for this. I think there's going to be a lot illuminated. I do feel you've recently been on vacation, and this has allowed you to get a lot of clarity when it comes to some deep emotions. And maybe you spent some time with somebody on vacation, and this really has opened up, you know, some illumination when it comes to maybe you seeking guidance, moving in a new direction, when it comes to breaking free from something very unhealthy. A lot of clarity is coming. So I think you've been in the throes of, you know, a very chaotic, challenging winter. And now that we're getting ready to enter into spring, I think you're thawing the lock around your heart, the chain around your heart. But let's see what else needs to come through for you. Oh my God. Yeah, something here is toxic. Something here is very toxic. You've been chained to maybe a very codependent situation, a trauma bond. And I think it's time to cut through the fog, to cut through the illusion, and to deliver a message when it comes to laying down a burden from the past. This is definitely a major, major life lesson being learned. So you're not going to have to learn this lesson again. So something is definitely coming full circle, and you're getting ready to prepare for a huge release. You're cutting something out of your life that's caused you a lot of grief. It's a lot of unhealthy patterns, addictive behaviors that is kind of needing to be addressed. And I think it's kind of time to find your determination. Maybe there's a secret addiction here, and it's kind of time to allow this situation to finally end. Because yeah, you've been chronically indecisive, all up in your head, stressed, maybe about, you know, planning to go in a new direction. You've been in a soulmate connection here that's created all kinds of stress, all kinds of struggles. There's definitely no victory or success here. I think there's been a lot of power struggles. There's going to be a major realignment because you've been stuck up in your head in a prison of your own making when it comes to planning for the future. And I do think you're needing to find your strength to break free from an unrequited love situation that has kept you in a state of illusion, kept you in a state of confusion. You could be dealing with somebody that has a lot of options, and this really has created a major imbalance, and there is about to be a karmic rebalancing here. I think at one point in time, the two of you used to see eye to eye, and that's what's created all of this confusion. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but I think it's kind of time to get out of the headspace and to find your strength to break free from this illusion. Definitely an illusion of some sort here, Scorpio, when it comes to a spiritual connection. And I think maybe it's time to do the work, to go deep into your emotions, and that's your energy, the King of Cups. So we've got an Ace of Pentacles and an 8 of Pentacles, and together that equals 9. So I think maybe it's time to go your own way for a little bit, to, you know, to find your independence. Definitely that unrequited love situation has caused you a lot of confusion and a lot of grief is what I feel. And maybe it's time to honor your emotions. Maybe you've not wanted to go into the depths of this heart awakening. I feel you got a lot of love to give here, Scorpio. But maybe it's time to do the self-work, to really figure out what makes you tick, what brings you joy, what it is that you want to build for the future. There's been a lot of thinking when it comes to financial security, when it comes to emotional security. And I think you're getting ready to do the work, to go through profound transformation and healing. Oh my God, yeah, you are. Death and the Fool. So it is about leaving all of the past baggage behind. Something is being illuminated when it comes to an ending here. Something is dying away. Something is definitely leaving your life. A person for sure is leaving your life in order for this brand new cycle to begin. So that's your energy, Scorpio. The Death and the Fool is Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. But I think it's time to get grounded. It's really time to build a solid foundation for yourself. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I think you've got a golden opportunity in your hands, Scorpio, to start over from ground zero. And I think it's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of work. You're going to have to do a lot of hard work. But this is something that you're going to be able to take to the bank. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift. It's a brand new clean slate beginning, but you're going to have to gather your emotions, and you're going to have to get grounded when you're going through this transformation. It is going to lead to ultimate fulfillment, but you've got to figure out where you've had your heart chakra blocked. I think you've got a heart chakra blockage here that is needing to be addressed. And, you know, I think you're going through profound transformation. You're tapping into your own intuitive gifts here. And there's definitely been a lot of betrayal. I think you intuitively know that somebody has been either lying, cheating, or stealing from you. You're well aware of this betrayal below the surface, and I think you kind of know it's time. It's time to choose a new direction. You're at the crossroads. You're at a fork in the road, needing to choose a direction forward, maybe needing to open up your heart in a new direction. Definitely time to, you know, learn something new, maybe do some research. I think you've been digging. You've been digging and searching for answers, and I think maybe even a child's brought forward some information when it comes to some secrets, some lies, some deceptions. And I think intuitively you've known that you've been dealing with something very unhealthy, very toxic, and I think you kind of know it's time to put the past to bed. Get ready for some exposure and that final nail in the coffin to come forward. This could even mean a confession, but I think whatever was hidden is coming into light in order for you to make that final judgment call to go in a new direction. So we're going to get a couple more cards out here. Yeah, and I do think this hurts. It definitely hurts. All endings hurt. We got 3 kings on the board now. So I think you're kind of bossing up here. There's a masculine here getting ready to boss up. I think it's time to get rigorously honest with yourself. Maybe you've lacked, you know, that decisiveness. I think maybe you've lacked discernment. And it's kind of time to, you know, cut through the illusion, cut through the fog. I know it hurts. I think you have been deeply betrayed. But this is, you know, where all of this karma kind of gets balanced out. What was not right, what was not just, is going to be rebalanced. The scales of justice are stepping in. There's a lot of truth being revealed. And I think it's time to use that double-edged sword to maybe cut somebody out of your life. I do think maybe you were working together with somebody, but it was an illusion. Somebody had the veil of illusion over you. Somebody's been operating out of their lower ego, for sure. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Earth. We got water. We got Pisces here. We got a couple pages, so children could be a factor. But I think it's just kind of time to use your discernment and to use your logic. It's time to get honest with yourself and to go into the depths of this pain and to allow this pain to transform a negative situation. You got somebody new trying to come in here. You got a secret admirer here, but this has to kind of close out in order for this new energy to come in. So let's see what this betrayal is all about. Secrets, lies, confessions. Yeah, there's definitely something that's not been fair. Somebody's been manipulating you, without a doubt, wanting to win at all costs. Somebody's definitely been out for blood here is kind of what I feel. And there's been a betrayal where somebody's been given to more than one. And I think you've been holding back. You've been holding back, digging, researching. And you're getting ready to walk away because there it is. There's that Emperor. That's what I felt coming through with these 3 masculine energies. It feels like one whole energy. All that's missing is, what are we missing here? The Ace of Wands. So you've lost passion in a situation, and it's kind of time to take back control of your life. The Emperor is a boss, a leader. He uses his discernment. He makes a judgment call, and he sticks with it. He does what's best for everybody involved. And although this hurts, this is really allowing you to go into the depths of, you know, some really unhealthy patterns and healing that core wound. This is my Chiron wound. So I think you're going to need to be blocking communication with somebody. Somebody's leaving your life in order for you to, you know, find that wand of passion, to take action, to go towards what it is that you truly deserve. I think you made a bad judgment call here. You went in the wrong direction, and it's kind of time to let this situation die away. I think, you know, you've resisted this awakening up until now. You definitely made a bad judgment call when it comes to, you know, a lover. You went towards something toxic, And there's about to be a breakdown of a false foundation here. Unavoidable change, unavoidable shakeup. This is coming in very quickly because you do deserve happiness. You do deserve fulfillment. So get ready for a false foundation to crumble in order for you to find your passion for life again. A lot of illumination is coming forward when it comes to, you know, a brand new beginning, clean slate, going in a new direction. We got 3 pages out now, fresh new energy. Somebody brand new is entering your life. As soon as you take that first step to break free from this toxicity, you're in a prison cell of your own making. Where are you needing to take the blinders off, to see things at face value? All you got to do is take off the rose-colored glasses and take that first step in a new direction. But I think you've been afraid. You've been afraid of facing challenges when it comes to dealing with somebody that doesn't know their worth and doesn't know their value. Could be dealing with this Empress in reverse, but you know, the Empress reversed really is not a nurturer. She may appear to be a nurturer, but she manipulates, she lies, she quite possibly even has affairs, and maybe she's on the defense. Maybe she doesn't know her worth and know her value, and so she's creating all kinds of challenges, trying to keep you stuck and holding on to something very unhealthy that is not balanced, preventing you from walking away. And that's when this universe energy, this universal brute force is going to come in and shake things up, because it's kind of time to get grounded. It's time to know your worth and to know your value. Let's take a look at this Justice, King of Swords, 3 of Swords. Yeah, I think you got to leave somebody out in the cold here, and that's the truth. That's the truth, because it's been a block to financial security. You're definitely cutting somebody out, leaving somebody out in the cold, because, you know, you're finding your spark to go in a new direction. We got all of the pages out now. So brand new, fresh beginning, and this will lead to a lot of abundance, but you're going to need to go through a period of healing. I think something is being exposed that you didn't quite see before, and I do think it hurts, and you're going to go through a period of rest, healing, rejuvenation, as you finally lay down the burden of a long-standing karmic cycle. So I think maybe it's taking you a couple rounds of learning this lesson, but you're finally learning it. Something is coming full circle, and this burden is finally getting released, and you're quickly breaking those chains and using those scissors to cut out this extremely toxic situation, because you're manifesting a new beginning is what I'm feeling. A new beginning with a soulmate that is going to feel like home, that is going to feel like you've known them before. So I think Spirit's there, ready to offer you the guidance, Scorpio. All you got to do is open up your mind to receive their assistance, because it's kind of time to look in the mirror. How do you really see yourself in this situation? I think you've been disappointed over and over again. And it's kind of time to bring this into your self-awareness so you can gain that new perspective, because this situation is not balanced. And maybe this is the moment in time where you go through this transformation and you really get to know yourself, and you finally see at face value all of these people and places that have been depleting you and bringing you dissatisfaction in your life. It's really time to nourish yourself. And I think although you don't really see it, there is a divine plan at work. And somebody's definitely been lying for you, so been lying to you. So I think get ready for a lot of truth to be exposed, because I think you've been self-sabotaging. And the universe is saying, no, it's time to look this truth in the face, no matter how bad it hurts, because it's time for honesty. And no matter what you've been through, I feel it's been very tough. This is a relationship that I think was never, ever meant to last. And that's what the universe is trying to tell you. It was never meant to be permanent. And no matter how hard it is, you will find that strength and that determination to recover, because whatever you've been through will only make you stronger. And I do think the worst is over. I think you're stepping into emotional and spiritual maturity and gaining a lot of wisdom from this very toxic situation. And I think it's necessary at this time for you to learn this lesson and to allow the divine plan to work in your favor. It's kind of time to act on your intuition and to release something that you know is not healthy for you. And that's what I've got for a message, Scorpio. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin flame reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.